Yeah, the old days that I remember, the old days of my youth in Coney Island. Oh, I wish I could go back to the 30s. Back when I was a kid. Coney Island was such a great place then. Yeah, I think the best thing I ever did, most fun I ever had, was when I was a barker. I love being a barker for the freak show. Hurry, 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 folks. Step right up. Hurry, 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 folks. The best show, the greatest thrill of your whole entire lifetime. That's what we offer you for one thin dime, the 10th part of $1, folks. One thin dime. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Don't be left out. Don't be the only one who doesn't see the greatest marvels of the world assembled here for your great edification and your viewing pleasure. All of the freaks, I remember each and every one of them. They were all nice people too. All nice kids. Then, when the freak shows went their way and the side shows died in Coney Island and it became a different kind of Coney Island, they all split up, but I remember all of them. I remember the laughing elephant boy. Yeah, he was a great guy. He used to come out dancing on the stage, telling stories, wisecracking. But he really was like that. This was no gig. This guy was the genuine article, a real freak. Yeah, the laughing elephant boy. I remember some well. All the things he used to say.
Hey everybody, how's tricks?
Yes, folks, step right up. See the laughing elephant boy, a chance in a lifetime.
1, 2, 3. Hey everybody, hi, come on. Where you going? Oh,
The laughing elephant boy, so all you gawkers can look at him. All the gawkers of this place. That's what people came to Coney Island back then, to gawk. Gawk at things that are different from them.
Uncle Willie, here come my smile.
Hi, elephant boy.
Hi.
The laughing days of this kid back in Coney Island in my youth. Now all I have left is this room here. And my memories. Memories like the crocodile kid from the Bayou country. A couple of Bayou guys sold us this one. Half man, half alligator. I think some Bayou woman must have got raped by an alligator one night. That's how he came out. The laughing alligator boy. Hey alligator.
Hey.
Remember the old days in Coney Island, kid, when we used to have a good time?
I do.
I was the barker. Hurry, 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 folks. You know, alligator boy?
What's that?
In this kind of Coney Island world, there's only two kind of people, man.
Yeah?
barkers and gawkers, or hustlers and suckers, or anything you want to call it. But at least we felt like we were on the inside, us being carnies and all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're pros anyway. It's not exactly what you'd call working. Wouldn't you like to go back in time, Alligator Boy?
Yeah.
And do the sideshow again, man?
Yeah, back in time.
Who did you like best, Alligator Boy? Did you like the Monkey Man, or did you like the twin pinheads we used to have? Who did you like best?
My favorite act of yours was the Snapping Turtle 5. That's no jive.
The Snapping Turtle 5. Yeah, I remember them. They were swell kids.
Give me a puff of that cigarette.
I like that smoke, Alligator Boy.
Yeah. Give me a piece of fish.
You want fish? I guess alligators like fish.
Yep.
So happens though I'm just about all out of fish. All of these things that I remember here. Why'd Coney Island turn into such a damn dump? That's what I can't figure out. Why is something a place where everybody goes and then they don't come anymore? Man, why is it things get run out like that? That's what I don't like about this country. Like the Cadillac and its fins. Why didn't they just make cars with fins forever? Why is it styles change? And one minute you're in fashion and the next minute you're not. Nobody could care less about you. Yeah, I wish things weren't like that here. I wish things were for keeps. I get the feeling like I'm not playing for keeps here. And all these things just seem strange in my imagination. And the way I see things, the way my life changes day by day. I get older and older, man. And my few friends are things that I remember, like the Frog Boy. Hey, Frog Boy, I want you to count to 5 for me, Frog Boy, like you used to. Just like you used to, Frog Boy. Remember? Back in the sideshow we used to have? The freak show?
5. Freak show. I remember.
Why don't you do your old act for us, Frog Boy?
I wish it was like old times back in Coney Island.
You too, huh, Frog Kid?
Yeah.
We could all get together, do the show again, man. Tell us one of your stories while I freshen up.
Okay. Well, I remember there was a dog named Peter, and he crossed the bridge to try to find one of his little lambs. But under the bridge were trolls, and these trolls charged tolls. So Peter crossed the bridge to get his lamb and had to pay the toll. And the first troll said, "What have you got to pay me, Peter?" And Peter said, "Well, I've got a sponge that you can clean up the slop under the bridge with." Then the second troll said, "What have you got to give to me, Peter, so that you can cross the bridge?" And the second troll said, "You have to give me all your gold." Peter said, well, if that's what I have to do, then I'll have to give you everything that I brought with me. Then the third troll said, what have you got to sacrifice to me? The third troll said, what I need to command from you is your soul. And with that, Peter kicked him in the head. And then he ran across the bridge as fast as he could, grabbed his lamb and came back. And that was how Peter overcame the third troll demanding his soul.
I love your stories, Frog Boy. Who taught you that story?
I learned that from the frog people in the Frog Kingdom.
Like wisps of smoke, things vanish.
I'm Mr. Coney Island.
Bye-bye, Frog Boy. We'll be seeing each other pretty soon. You will always live inside my imagination. Then I remember the mouse boy. The laughing, dancing mouse boy. I used to say, come folks, come and see the mouse boy. He's a unique act in the history of this entire world. No one has ever seen the likes of our mouse boy. He sings, he dances, he sways and he prances.
Hey, what are you gonna feed me today?
We feed you, mouse boy, when we make some money.
I make
Not
money,
until
I make
then.
money, I make honey. No money, no honey? Is that it? I want to be fed now. Come on.
Things have been bad in Coney Island, mouse boy. There's
Give me
no more
some.
money.
Give me something. Come on. Oh. Oh, he's mean to me.
You're like a wisp of
Doesn't feed
smoke
me
now, mouse boy.
I want to be Star Billy.
Something in my memory. I wonder where you are now. What has become of you?
I've got a wisp of smoke. A mere shadow of my former self without you in Coney Island. And I'm sickly too. Look.
Hey, mouse boy, did anybody, any of the old crowd make it into the Ringling Barnum Brothers and Bailey Circus?
No, most of them were trampled in a stampede.
Yeah, I knew about that. But did anybody at all make it? You know, I think I think one of the guys made it. Who was it? The Hyena Man, or I think somebody got in there and made it into the big time.
Your potatoes.
Whose potatoes?
You are. You always potatoes, and that's all you used to feed us too. You had steak.
Yeah. We didn't exactly spend too much money on food, that's for sure. Then we had the Dancing Pinhead Sisters. I remember
Hey, ano tayo manyanin? Ano?
Sometimes I could swear I see faces in the smoke.